guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Elena, and this is The Organized Money, where we talk about planning life and managing money. In today's video, we are going to dive into how I set up my goals in order to achieve them within my planner. So the first thing that I have here is my brainstorming notebook. This is an A5 Leuchtturm notebook, and it has a Moterm cover. And basically, this notebook is where I will brainstorm all of my ideas and anything that is kind of going on throughout the course of my day. And my quarterly goals are located within this notebook. So I have placed a tab here on just important pages that I want to remember. And what I will usually do is write down my goals. This is basically me brain dumping onto the page all of the goals that I want to achieve for this quarter. So it's October through December, and these are the goals that I have. I have 4 sections for my goals. It's the launch of my 2022 planners. I also have to close out my course on how to start planning your life. We're doing lives every other week, and my last live is going to be on October 27th. I want to do some additional classes for the Budget on Paper course, so that will start in November. And I also need to start prepping for Vlogmas, which is going to be 25 videos in the month of December. So these are all of the goals that I have set up, and my very first step, like I said, is to brain dump, is to write them all down. And I will usually do that within this brainstorming notebook. It's where I will just jot down any and everything. And if it's a very important page that I want to be able to reflect back on, I will usually put some type of tab on it so that I can flip back to it very easily. So with this process, I'm going to walk you through how I did it for my faith planner, because this was the very first goal that I have already completed for this quarter. And the first thing that I'll do is usually mark off the goal that I am currently working on with this little tab here. And so I've actually completed this one. So now I'm going to be on my budget planner goal. So I can move this tab down to this one, but we're gonna talk about my faith planner goal because this is the one that's completed. The entire process is already done within my planner. So I'm going to walk you through how I actually completed this goal. So first step was to write it down, and that's where it is here. And I've added a deadline. My deadline for this goal was October 15th. And once I set a deadline for the goal, then I work backwards from that particular deadline. So I will start by thinking of all of the things that I need to do in order to complete this goal. So on the next page in my brainstorming notebook, I will write down everything that I need to do in order to complete this goal. So I was creating a faith planner. The first thing that I needed to do is design it. I gave myself 7 days to design it, and I had a deadline of October 1st in order to complete that design. Then thinking through, the very next thing that I needed to do was to finalize that design. So I was playing around with different layouts, different things that I might want to happen with this design, and then I would finalize it by the 3rd. So I gave myself an extra 2 days to just play around with the design to make sure that I actually really liked it. And a lot of times this is me just planning and trying out different layouts and trying to do plan with me's, usually on my own in my own time, to make sure that I actually like what I have set up. After I finish playing around with the design, then I will arrange and print one complete book. So my deadline for arranging and printing the entire book was by October 5th. And then I wanted to use it for 2 weeks. So this is me printing out all of the pages, adding it into my actual planner, and planning in it for 2 weeks to make sure that I like it. After I finalized that I like it, then I would record a video by October 14th, and I wanted to upload it to Amazon and to Etsy and have it posted by October 15th. So October 15th was the day that I wanted the video to post and me to actually launch the planner. So once again, I added all of these steps into my brainstorming notebook, and then I actually moved over to my planner. Within the business section of my planner, I will come to my monthly page, and this is where I am going to mark off those dates. The dates that I have here, I actually will put them into my planner. So as you can see here, I have to design, I have finalized design, then I have to print the faith planner here, and right here I have my launch date, the date that I'm actually going to launch the planner. So coming to my monthly spread allows me to kind of lay it all out, all of the dates that I have in my brainstorming notebook. I move it over into here so that I can see on my monthly calendar how long I have to actually get it done, along with all of the other things that I have to do, because I am not just working on this one particular project. I also have other videos that I'm going to post. I have other clients that I need to see, and so this is the spot where I can kind of see everything. I can see the full overview of everything that I need to do for my day, and it allows me to make sure that I'm giving myself enough time to complete and work on my goals, along with completing all of the other tasks that I need to do. And then I will actually move and add more details into my actual planner. So I just started using this spread again. I was trying to do undated for the rest of the year, but I did end up going back to a dated planner for my business planner and my personal planner. I have realized that those two planners, I just really do need them, which I'm happy about. It really does tell me that my system is a solid system. And even when I try and experiment with other things, if I end up going back to my original system, then I know that it is definitely working for me. So on this vertical spread, it's where I am going to break down even further what I have added into my brainstorming notebook and onto my monthly calendar. So with my faith planner, I needed to add it to Etsy. I had to create a new listing, so I have that listed here. I also need to add some pictures to Instagram, which I haven't done yet because it's not checked off here, so I still need to do that. And also I still need to share the video, but I will break down even further into daily details, along with all of the other things that I need to do for the week. I will just add on 1 or 2 things that I need to complete for my goals. The YouTube video that needed to go up was the how to set up and use my faith planner, which I did post. So if you're interested in looking at that video and looking at how the planner came out, I will link it above. But I was able to achieve this goal by following this process. And every time I am completing this process, I am going to check it off here. But remember, this list is a complete list of all the tasks that I need to do for the day. So since it's a full list of all of my tasks, and it may not even be related to my goals, I do check it off here, but I also check it off on this page, because this page is directly related to my October through December goals. So since this one is specifically for my goals, I like to check it off here just to make sure I am on track with my goals. And the biggest part of this process is realizing the difference between your goals, your projects, and your tasks. So the goal, the thing that I wanted to achieve, is completing my faith planner. But when it comes down to the project are the different things that I need to do in order to complete the goal. So in order to complete this goal, I needed to create a design, finalize the design, arrange and print this particular planner. That's the project that I needed to complete in order to achieve the goal. And then when it comes down to the project, there are even further tasks that I need to do in order to make sure that I'm going to complete this in time. And the tasks are the ones that I actually add to my daily spread in my planner. So it may be something as simple as creating the monthly spread in my faith planner, or designing 1 extra sheet. So that has been happening for the past 2 weeks, where I will break down the project into even smaller tasks that I can do on a daily basis. So your goal is the big thing that you want to complete. Your project breaks it down into what needs to be completed in order to complete that goal, and then the tasks are the things that you need to do in order to complete the project. But breaking it down into smaller and smaller chunks is the best way to make sure that you're actually going to achieve it. So I start off with my goals, and these are the goals, and then I will break down the goals into projects, and then I will break down the project into tasks. I give myself a deadline for the goal, I give myself additional deadlines for the projects, and then I break down each project into specific tasks, and I will add them to my daily spread. This way I know that if I am checking off a task, that means I'm closer to completing the project, which means I'm closer to actually achieving my goal. And then once I have checked all of the projects off here, then I can check off and say that I have completed the goal, and then I will move my tab like I did to my next goal. So my next goal is to complete my budget planner. And I was actually working on this as I was working on my faith planner. I was designing both of them at the exact same time. But with my budget planner, I did do a complete rehaul of this planner. So I wanted to work on this one a little bit longer, and I did push the launch date to October 29th. But I have broken it down the exact same way. The design is complete. I have finalized the design, but I need to do these additional steps. And that's to arrange and print, to use it, to record the video, upload to Etsy, and to print. So we will go to my monthly spread, and I know that I want to launch the budget planner on this date. So I'm just going to write it on here. So now I have my deadline here, and then I'm just going to work backwards. And this is my process for adding my goals into my planner. So guys, let me know, is there anything additional that you do in order to add your goals into your planner to make sure that you're actually going to complete them? I would love to hear from you, because I'm always looking for more innovative ways to make sure that I am being functional and getting things done. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in Friday's video. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.